So for today's vlog, we are cutting all this off with clippers, but not complete, not going completely bald, but making it look nice. I got through these phases where I want long hair and I want to grow it out. Like I had it down to my shoulders and I kind of said I want to keep doing it, but just the maintenance and being in California where it's hot, it's kind of like no can do. So first thing obviously you want to do is go ahead and clean it all up. Any last prior use, and then I have a oil here that I use that I just put a mild bit of oil on top of the blade. So I got a lot of hair I'm gonna have to cut, so it just makes it go much smoother. What's cool is on this camera I can see myself, so I can see myself doing this. Now this is kind of quiet, but I don't want to talk over it. I'm one of these people that didn't like my hair growing up because it was just always so thick and woke up and wavy. It was always kind of like in the way, and I wanted like this like nice like straight silky smooth hair. And you know, a lot of people, they want like real curly hair or really straight hair. I just wanted like straight, like not super thin but just relaxed sort of hair. I'm in my 30s now and it has sort of thinned out over the years, but also I'm appreciative because a lot of people my age and a lot of people I grew up with are now starting to bald. So I kind of went from not liking my hair through high school and all that stuff to liking it now. Time to take these inches off. Got everything cleaned up and oiled. Got a mirror. But what's cool is I can see myself in here, so I'll be able to double it. Now it's warm where I am because you want to be completely dry, but I have lighting on to help, and so I'm starting to sweat up. But yep, let's go ahead and try to get this done real quick. So I'm just going to start with the side. I'm always worried I put the wrong clipper on that I wanted to use. My hair, the only problem is I think my hair might be a bit wet. And then, hear that sound? I'm always worried the clipper head's going to fall off. That is something else. Look at all that. So I have to dry my head up real quick. It's starting to get wet. One of the things is when you use clippers, and you've probably been to the hairdresser before if you've ever had a fade or anything, is they'll do the clipper part first and then wash your hair and get it wet and then do everything else because it has to be dry. It's the best that you can get it dry. So I have to dry my head and do it again. Alright, just used a towel to dry my head so I can get more of this done. This should be funny if like the power went out or something. I've got like almost a mullet on the back, I think. Okay, we're done. I'm just kidding. Alright, gotta go for dry off again. Coming along. This will be the finalizing round now. We kind of just go over and make sure it's all even. One way I make sure is that there's like no more long hair falling off. So as I'm shaving, there's hair falling off. I just make sure there's like no more long strands. I try to go over it best I can. So when you first start cutting your own hair, like let's say just this part right here will all group right here, and then if you try to go all the way back, it won't cut the rest in the back. So if you just go like this and you think you're done, you're not. It'll cut the huge chunk in the front, then that chunk will block the blade, and then so you just have to like obviously keep, you know, you gotta go over it several times again to make sure you get each hair, you know, because all these hairs are like falling now because I've been over these areas like several times. So all these hairs falling are all ones that were like just didn't get hit by the blades yet, pretty much. Alright, and then what we do now is I switch it over to number 3. I clean the clippers off. Oh man, I'm starting to get itchy. This is so bad. I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it for a video, but it's like broad daylight. Heat's starting to come out. And usually I would try to do this in early morning or night when it's like cooled down a bit because I keep getting sweaty. Alright, and then I put number 3 clip on, get the sides. Alright, you might not be able to see this part. Then I try to clean it up. So a lot of times, right around the ears, it could get hard. If you ever cut your own hair, days later you'll see stuff like that. So I try to pull it out and then manually do it. And then I have to do the other side. And then try to go along the back. And back there I just kind of feel for it. So was all my like back hair. Well, not like on the actual back, like back of the neckline. What gets me is months later, oh my god. Months later, I'll be like in the mirror or something like that, and there'll be like just this little wad, like maybe 10 strands of hair just like sticking like way out, like you forgot, because as you're clipping it goes behind the ear, so you're like missing it. So I try to pull everything out from the ear and get it. I'm all gross now and everything. Gotta go get dinner too. Alright, and if need be in the bathroom, if I catch anything I'll cut it real quick. You know, I mean, even if you go to a barber, it definitely helps having someone back there like seeing everything, but they miss stuff every once in a while. I know that. I mean, you guys have probably all have had your hair cut in some way and they've missed something. But yeah, it's not bad. Good for the summer. When the cooler weather hits, I'll kind of let it out a little bit more. I'll cut all that later. I'll sometimes, if my eyebrow hairs grow a little bit too long, I'll go ahead and cut them. I've got hair cutting scissors in here. Like, see how I get that one that like comes like up like that? Like, nope, not doing that. Goodbye. It's still there because the way it grows. I had a scar on my eye and it covered most of it, but there's like a little bit more eyebrow hair on this eyebrow other than this one. Whatever. I'm not going to go through and like pluck them all and stuff like some beauty blogger, but yeah, that's it. Let's look in the back. I can't see, like, I'll check the footage later and be like, oh shit, I can't upload this. But yeah, that's how I cut my hair with clippers. I've been doing it now for a couple years. I do let it grow out, and then because it grows into a style I like, so it's real short right now, and then when it grows about that long, I kind of like spike it and move it and bring it a little bit forward to kind of cover a little bit of the hairline I have growing. So it's like abnormally short and it's cool and I enjoy it. And then for about 2 months, it's out where like the length is, I like it, and then I kind of like style it nicely and all that stuff. And then eventually it gets too much, and then about 3rd or 4th month I've got to cut it again. So yep, that's it. Thanks for sticking around, and see you around.